Hey, what it be? It's your boy DREOGREACTS, man. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure y'all smash that like button. But look, man, y'all was telling me to do this interview right here with Brittany Renner with Fresh and Fit, man. We just gonna hop straight into it. Let's not waste no time.
Tell Myra until today. So we walk in, you first see Brittany Renner, and we're thinking you're probably gonna be like, okay, shit, we're gonna have this great debate. But you said initially, like, I don't think there's much to really like debate. Why?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We've always said it, like, men and women, we're very different. We have opposing goals. Like, girls are trying to, get resources, time, attention out of guys. Guys are trying to get sex. And girls, a lot of the time, are trying to get what they need to get out of dudes without necessarily giving it up. And some girls are good at it, some girls aren't. And then there's other girls that are kind of models for that are good at finessing dudes. And not to say that you're a finesser. I ain't saying that. But girls are able to, run laps around a lot of guys. And that's why our podcast exists, to help dudes out to understand, like, how women operate and how they move.
Now, you have a different point of view.
Wait. Where do you think she fits in that? Because, I think her point of view would be diametrically opposed to you guys by saying, well, I'm not the exact typical person who you may think dudes are running into, or you're trying to tell people to stay away from.
I mean, well, sure, she could tell. She was saying that we're wrong, I guess, about that.
Well,
so you tell us a little bit about yourself. Then.
No, I think you know more about me than I do myself. So you're saying
no,
obviously you do though, because you said that you warn guys about girls like me. So tell me about girls like me.
Just
Humor
women
me.
in general. Like, I mean,
well, no, but no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here
this was an off-camera conversation.
that you did say that
That's true.
You warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
You're not special. You're like other girls. That's the key.
I'm not special.
Like,
so,
you're like other women that are.
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was, but you're trying to say, well, what makes me different from, like, a lot of women operate the way you do.
And how do I operate?
In general, what I just said before, women, it's a dance between the two genders. Men are trying to get sex. Women are trying to get resources, time, attention, whatever it is.
I'm gonna try not to stop this shit so much, but I just want to let y'all know, bro. That shit is not true, bro. That's just not true, bro. Not everybody oh man.
What they're looking for. And a lot of girls play the game better than guys. We talk about this openly on our podcast, and we're teaching guys how to not necessarily get finesse and get what they want out of girls, which a lot of the times is intimacy, but they're not able to get it. But girls are easily able to obtain money, time, resource, attention, whatever it is. Girls are running laps around dudes, which is why podcasts like ours exist.
Do you believe that Brittany has been effective in extracting, as you say, time, resources, and other things out of dudes?
Yeah, to a degree, sure. Yeah. I mean, like, a lot of girls want to do. I mean, well, here's the thing. You've been so adamant about me being incorrect, and I don't know, and you don't know me, and all this other stuff. Tell me then. Maybe we're off. Who knows?
Well, I think, first of all, let's bring it back a couple notches. Okay? So there's really a lot to unpack here, because my first question to you is, what do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does that make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does that make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch ass nigga, that does something for me, right? If I insult you, or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable, what does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying, what if I call you? If I just say that again, you're forgettable. That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it. Right? That's how I feel. Right. But so that's fine. But for me, that's okay if it wasn't a fit for me. But I also don't need to, in a way, kind of try to devalue what you guys have going on. Because at the end of the day, I may not agree with anything you guys talk about. Because honestly, I feel like when you've seen 2 or 3 videos, you've seen them all. But the reality is that I went to your guys' page, and I went to the different links and the different services and the courses that you guys offer. And I do see that there's a place for that. So even though it may not have been in alignment with what I am about, I can still give credit where it's due without trying to devalue you guys, because you guys are doing something special, right? Because you guys are, I mean, are there a lot of other people doing what you do? You could consider your guys' podcast special, right?
I think what she's mentioned is like the self-help portion for dudes, where you guys offer services to, help guys, either attract or try to talk to women and really engage with them at a higher rate that you could, potentially date them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the point that I think she's disagreeing with, right?
I'm simply asking her to tell us about herself because we were so incorrect. So tell us about yourself. That's all I'm saying. And then she just went into attacking us. And
no one's attacking you because, like I said, I never listen. There's a lot of people that will not sit down and have a conversation with you just because of the comments that you guys made. Well, you made. And, you chimed in, so you guys are Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of, right? So I'm here to have a conversation with you guys because for me, I feel like what a lot of male-dominated podcasts are missing is the bridge of understanding. So I came here not to argue you guys or to call you out of your name or to disrespect what anybody's doing because I felt like the interview I had with him, there were things that he said I didn't agree with, but I wanted to sit down and hear his point of view. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So for you to say you're not special, well, I'm special to someone, just like you're special to someone, just like he's special to someone. So for you trying to generalize all groups of women, then we would have to take it back to where this even began. Like why you even have this view of women. And like I said, you have a bunch of dumbass bitches on your guys' podcast, and I get it, they don't challenge you. And I know you're a really smart guy, but it's like, I feel like you need to kind of just be honest and show people who you really are. Like, I know that for people to be dragging you guys and take this little clip and say that's who you are, that's not true. So that's why I sat down and had this conversation. I'm not here to degrade you. Okay. So when you make comments, I'm saying when you make comments like, oh yeah, no women are special. So no woman is special, but yet you guys have a whole podcast dedicated how to get women just for sex. That's all you guys are. So you're saying men are just limited to just sex. That's all they care about is sex. Yes or no? That's all you guys care about. There's no emotional need. It's just my dick, cum, sex. I want a hole.
Wow, you are triggered, man. Wow.
I think also
she wanted a whole right there.
Honestly, it's just I speak with conviction. Yeah, I mean, for you to say girls like me, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm assuming if I go off of what people have said about me, I'm a gold digger who finessed my boyfriend who I lived with and wanted to marry me and still would want to have more kids with me if I wanted to stay with him. I finessed him, and I guess I'm a gold digger. And so all girls
right,
like
let's
that.
bring this back full circle because you're speaking with a lot of emotion right now, and to be honest, you're not really making a point. I said at the top, men and women, it's a delicate dance between the two genders to get what they want, correct? I said men want sex, women want resources, attention, money, time, whatever it is from a man. It changes per girl. Some girls want money, some girls want attention, some girls want time, or some girls want a hot guy, whatever it is. But there's a multivariate requirement from women of what they want. And men typically it's just sex. So in that regards of intersexual dynamics between men and women, I'm saying you're not special because you're like every other girl. You want to get resource, time, attention, or whatever it may be, commitment from a man, and a man wants to get sex from you. So when it comes to that, we're talking about biology of what men want from women. You are not special. You are just like every other girl, just like I'm every other guy. The difference is this. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm special. I'm Myron Gaines. I can do this and that. We said all the time, city boys up, da. Like, we don't sit here and try to make ourselves look special. We're regular guys. We want sex. It is what it is. But women run around and say, I'm special. I'm different. It's like, nah, bro. Y'all don't live in reality a lot of times. You guys say, I deserve that. I deserve this. I'm special. Someone looks at me as special. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you're a woman. I'm a guy. You are playing the game to get what you want out of the relationship. I'm playing the game to get what I want out of the relationship, or temporary relationship, whatever it is. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm special. That's what I'm talking about. You could say you're special in other regards, but I'm talking about between men and women. That is the game. That's how it is.
No, hold on.
So what I get out of that is, look, I waited to the end of this video right here, man. I didn't really want to interrupt this video because this is some of the topics, you know, we have to, no matter how you feel about a situation, sometimes you have to sit back and just listen to other people's perspective. We had a conversation last night about similar topics, but I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like for this interview, DJ Academics is smart, bro. He's so damn smart for having that type of dynamic on his podcast. That you know, it just goes to show you like his forward thinking and progressing in the podcast world. It's crazy though. I had to put that in there. But I say you got the wrong representatives, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast, because you got these males that you can like by the stories they tell and stuff like that, they've had a hard time trying to bag women, get women, and having sex, you know. And I'm not really here to make fun of that, but once you start poking the bear, you know, you're gonna get a certain response. You know? And I know my homies out here that watch the channel, bro, if you grew up getting a vaginal crease, bro, you don't have animosity towards women. If a woman broke your heart, guess what? You gonna move on, you gonna get you another one because you know it's plenty. But I do agree, there is a place for their type of podcast, but it's not that I disagree with everything that these guys say. It's how they say it. It seems like it comes from a place of hate. It seems like you don't even like vagina. For real. It looks like you just want to beat one up, punch it real hard or something like that. Some weird shit. But, you know, that comes from a place of hurt. But you have to understand, and they feel so triggered when a woman speaks up because they feel this underlying hate that they've been feeling for a while. You know, and I'm tired of sitting back just letting all this stuff happen and I just never speak up about it because I'm always trying to be politically correct. You know, I try to be because I know how my mouth can be sometimes. I've tried to progress and grow as a person and I'm still working on it. You know, but I can't say this for Brittany Renner, you know, I got a different opinion on how, you know, look, man, these celebrities, if y'all out here sleeping with her, that's your fault. Anything that happens to you is your fault. And it's just so weird for me that these celebrities like share women. They deserve to be in her book. They deserve to be in that woman book. I'm not mad about it because you can already see that coming. See, us males that have been with women in our life, we can already foresee these things. We can see the type of woman that she is. We can see that coming a million miles away. You know, learn from your mistakes in the past. That's what we do. But instead, we got these beta males giving a false sensation of a quote unquote alpha mentality that they don't even understand because they was never there. They never experienced it. So I think more of us to start speaking out. And when we speak out about these things, you know, the beta mentality is, oh, he's weak. He's just pandering to the women. No, I'm not pandering to the women. You know what? I'm not. I'm just speaking the simple facts. I'm speaking the truth. Because I understand women. I don't agree with them all the time. I just understand. You have to step back, and that's a part of maturing as an adult. Step back, not saying you have to agree with them. Just be okay with having a different mindset, you know, and you can have conversations. But yeah, man, I think for anybody that sleeps with that woman, man, that's on you. I don't feel bad for you. You see that coming, man. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't nothing else you can say about that. Another thing I don't agree with, they keep saying that men just want women for sex. That was true. That was true. When I was fucking 16. When I was 16, you feel me? That was true back then. I'm a grown man now. Y'all still living in high school. Y'all are still living in high school. You should be able to be a man. You should be able to be around a group full of bad females and just have conversations. I'm gonna give y'all a tip. Have conversations. Don't press up on them, nothing. Make eye contact. Be confident. All those things. You know, that's the easiest way to get a woman. It's just to have a simple conversation. Because a lot of you dumb fools don't even take the time just to even have a conversation. Just vibe out for a minute. Then you might see a different layer of them. Then you start respecting them on a different level. You know? Although I have, you know, been with multiple women and, you know, whoop-de-whoop-whoop, like on daily, you know, type shit, I never took the time to disrespect her. So, in the essence of this thing, man, I'ma say, these dudes need to heal. They definitely need to heal, man. And they need to mature up a lot. But, you know, hopefully they can change the things that they say, man. And you don't have to be that egregious. You already got a good platform going for yourself. I don't wish that y'all just be off the internet or anything like that. Nobody's wishing bad stuff on you. But you just have to be, you know, a grown-up about the way that you approach some of these topics and what you're saying. Because you're going to have a daughter. You might have a daughter. you might have a, I don't know if you have a mom, you know, it sucks if you don't, but they're gonna be looking at this. And how are they gonna be looking at you? You think they're gonna respect you? There's a line between preferences and, you know, slandering and being discriminatory. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, man. Hopefully these guys learn something from the beatdown that they've been taking on the internet lately, and just progress from there. You know, I wish everybody nothing but the best. Even Brittany Renner. You know, y'all know what y'all getting into if y'all fuck with her. Wear 2 condoms if you come across her. Maybe 3. But I'll see you in the next video. Like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I'm out though. Bye.
Damn, it's my time. I waited my time, but I stayed on the grind. Now the bag getting bigger. They see I'm that nigga. 5-figure nigga. What's special about it? Straight out the street, I get more from a bag than I do a feat. Don't mind the name on the bag, it's OG. Come get a package from me. I'm moving bags in my sleep. I'm moving back.